Let's compare these two Rey's lightsabers. So these are both officially licensed lightsabers, and on the left we have an EFX Collectibles Rey's lightsaber. It's a scaled model. It was part of Loot Crate DX in December 2017, so it was an exclusive from that. And on the right we have a Rey Jedi training lightsaber, and this is part of the Star Wars The Black Series Force FX lightsaber line. So both very popular lightsabers, although this is the only functional one of the two. Now let's kind of get a little closer up view on these, because that's why you're watching, right? So if we look at the grip area is very similar. They both have the kind of bolts on there. It's just these are kind of cute tiny ones, although everything on this EFX one is going to be kind of cute and tiny simply because it's smaller. Moving up, here is the kind of activation box area. This one here, the EFX one, it appears to be a little more greenish, and this one is just kind of more reflective. So that's something that I noticed there. Moving up the saber, here's what that looks like. Oh, and you even see the reflection of the little saber in the big saber. Now this part is radically different here, you guys. This kind of glass eye portion, it's much more dull with this Rey Jedi training saber. It's kind of a plasticky piece. I guess they're both plasticky, but this one looks a little nicer, kind of like a bead. Here's the side view. Here's the red button. So this part looks different too. So there's kind of more of a metal perimeter on the Rey Jedi training saber. Now to the bunny ears, they do look quite similar to me. Very cool. There's the top. Can't remove the blade from the Rey Jedi training saber, unfortunately. You do kind of see the pin in the EFX Collectibles one. And here is the side. Very, very similar, you guys. These really are quite similar. It's kind of surprising, or I don't know, maybe not. Now the ring at the bottom, the D-ring, is another thing that's quite different. You can see it's very thin on this smaller EFX Collectibles one, and it's a totally different style for this Rey Jedi training saber, and part of that is because probably this pommel is removable. You have some sound holes here, and some of the kind of like copyright and stuff, Hasbro, all that, you don't have any of that on here. So this is really probably the part of the sabers that's the most different right here on the pommel. So that's just a quick look at these two sabers, you guys. They're pretty cool. I'll link to some places you can get them below. But they're both Rey's lightsaber or the Skywalker lightsaber, the Graflix lightsaber, whatever you want to call them. Officially, they're both Rey's lightsaber though.